Yo, let's break him up some of that rare shit, bro.
I've been collecting CDs for 6 years now, and today I wanted to take a look back at some of my favorites from the years. Back when I had a car, my most prized possession was the fact that I had 6 CD slots that I could alternate between. And as such, I always had a handful of CDs I kept in rotation with an extra slot to handle my one-off plays. Now, based off the CDs I have, you'll see that I'm a huge rap head to the point where I even have some classic Shady mixtapes. But my collection started with All Eyes on Me by Tupac. I love this album so much. I remember being in Best Buy with my mom and begging her to get this for me, as while I knew who Tupac was, my first time really being able to listen to him was when I played GTA 5 through means of the West Coast Classics radio station. That being said though, I somehow got my hands on this thing. I played the shit out of it. When I started driving myself, I always kept the second CD in my 6 slots, as Can't See Me grew to be one of my hype songs. That George Clinton intro bumps. Moving on to Straight Outta Compton, I promise that not all my picks are going to be from the West Coast. It just so happened that one of the first songs I ever learned the lyrics to, when I was 5, mind you, was Gangsta Gangsta by NWA. While I enjoy listening to the album for its sonic purposes, getting to learn the history behind it was one of the things that radicalized me at such a young age. It was that and Mother 3. I remember begging my mom to go see Straight Outta Compton with me in theaters when it came out, and one of the reasons I loved it so much was it did a great job of teaching my foreign mother about contemporary black history, as that's something that you just didn't get to know growing up overseas. It's crazy to me how, despite being born a decade and a half after it came out, I have so much nostalgia for this thing. Now, this is where it gets really good. I have the modern classic, The Carter 3 by Lil Wayne, my favorite artist ever. He and I are actually birthday twins, believe it or not, which certainly contributes to my liking of him. While I don't think The Carter 3 is the best Carter album, let alone Lil Wayne album, this thing bumps like a motherfucker. The first 10 songs, back-to-back, bangers. And trust me,
and I know bangers.
the back half struggles a bit. I like Lala a lot more than other people, I think. Lollipop is a hit. That one song with Jules Santana is tough. This is overall something I kept in my car to be able to be annoying with. Like, the bass on A Milli acted as my tool to navigate traffic jams, is what I'm saying. Now, keeping it with a southern theme, I have Savage Mode 2 by 21 and Metro. I love this album so much. All these songs in their own way are like my children. I remember I was in my first year of college. I was at a party and we somehow ended up by a pond and there was a fire. And I was so fucked up that I was dancing around the fire, freestyling every track off the dome, going bar for bar with 21, obviously, except for one particular word I chose to leave out. That being said, though, the transition from sliding into Mini Men, it gives me so much dopamine. It's nuts. This thing, I love this. By the way, shout outs to Metro. I have to make a video on Futuristic Summer, as that might be my favorite album ever, but we'll talk about it. I also had And Then There Was X by DMX. I love this guy so much. Man, I was so devastated when I found out he passed. I was leaving the mall, and when I opened my phone to check a text, I saw the notification, and I genuinely fell to my knees in the parking lot. I have the most nostalgia for this album. Obviously, Party Up being one of his bigger songs, I have to mention it, but it's an anthem. One More Road to Cross, Fame, What's My Name. Absolute favorite is going to be Here We Go Again. The way X just tells the story here, it feels like he's just talking. You're sitting there with him and you're talking. You might be, doing a little blunt rotation. Who knows? You're just sitting there and talking to him. It doesn't even feel like a song at some points. And I mean that endearingly. And my favorite album ever, As Good as Dead by City Morgue. I have actually never seen anyone talk about the release of this CD, as it was only a limited time run on their website when the album came out. I love this thing so much. The production does do a lot of heavy lifting here. Between Thrax, Germ, Mike Dean, this thing is stacked. It's no wonder that this is their most successful project commercially, as I think this is the first time they were able to strike the kind of perfect balance of underground with mainstream. That being said, I love all these songs equally. They each scratch like a different itch. All of these songs fit different moods of mine. I know that City Morgue hasn't released anything as of recent due to circumstances, but I have kept this project in rotation since it released. The deluxe version's okay, despite the additional songs being good. I don't feel the need to talk about them. I don't really collect vinyl, but this album is one of the few I have on record, as I just love it that much. I wanted to be able to display it better. I say I don't collect vinyl much, but I also have Dollar in the Woods by Keemstar signed. I just felt the need to throw that into this video. So right here we have The Scythe by Denzel Curry. So this is a collab project hosted by Denzel Curry, I'm pretty sure. I don't actually know much about this. I'm just a big Denzel Curry head, and once I saw this, I figured I might as well buy it because I'm a big supporter of his music. And see, this is one part of CD buying that I sometimes hate. When my nails are short, I'm not able to open the packaging. Ah, fuck! That shit hurt. This is a pretty lit looking CD, actually. I can tell this has a lot of Florida influence, given that all the people featured, I'm pretty sure, are from Florida, but don't quote me on that, actually. This one I'm pretty happy about. This is the Whole Lotta Red by Playboi Carti, 5-year anniversary edition. I wish that I could find other Playboi Carti CDs, like Playboi Carti by Playboi Carti, or even Die Lit. I'm not the biggest Whole Lotta Red head, but like, I did want something from Carti in my collection, and this is what I saw, so I figured I might as well buy it. But this is pretty lit. There's a little crack on the front, but I don't really care too much. I don't plan on reselling these, and even if I do, there's going to be so many that I don't think the value is going to be that low. Worst comes to worst, just put them in a new case, right? I was expecting something a little more demonic. This says, I don't know if you can read it on the 3DS, it says the wonderful world of Red. Is there any, like, there's actually, what? There's no album pictures. I love a photo shoot, dude. Fuck you, Carti. Include some fucking pictures of yourself, goddammit. This is an Instacop when I saw this at the store. This is Fetty Wap self-titled. I had to get this the second I saw it because, I mean, especially with Fetty Wap getting out of prison recently, this is a modern classic. So many fucking hits. It's delicious. Well, this is awesome, man. Just even the cover in general is so cool. I love that. I love his eye. Oh, shit, I didn't even notice. This is the worst thing in the world. When they have these top stickers, these are impossible to get off. If you thought the GameStop sticker was bad, you don't know shit. So I'm going to sit here for like 2 minutes trying to get this off because I already know that the residue is going to be fucking sticking so damn bad. Oh my god, it's already fucked up. Whatever. I'm just going to half-ass it. Fucking damn it. Fuck you, Fetty Wap. Never mind, man. Alright, so I used a knife that had like a little bit of food residue on it, so this is going to smell great. But it's finally open. And I fuck with that. That's tough, actually. That's tough. Oh my god! He did the reverse! He said, ah! That's tough. That's tough, Fetty Wap. That's tough. Look at that. Look at that. That's a tough triage. I think the correct word for this is a triptych. Hey, I took an art history course. That's awesome. I love that. And then this last one, I don't even need to unpack. I just haven't put it away. This is by Soz Mula. And I got this at his latest show. He went on tour with Ricky Hill. Why the fuck would you do that? Oh, oh, Jesus. The little CD holder's fucked up. Ah, shit. You got the Camp Crystal Lake CD cover, and then I got my shit signed by Ricky Hill, bro. I'm so hyped.
I was so hyped. Ricky Hill, unironically, one of the nicest, like, celebrity musicians or, like, just people I've met at shows like that, dude. He was so fucking cool. I actually got this sick picture with him at the concert. Of course, it was on the 3DS. That's about it. Thanks so much for watching. I have a lot of CDs that I could go through. A lot of them have stories. I just have collections of things I can go through too. Like, I would love to talk about my amiibos. Let me know. Leave a comment. Like, subscribe, share with your friends, leave a 5-star rating if you're still watching this on YouTube in 2008. There's a strong possibility of people being younger than 2008 watching this. That's scary. Ugh.